send it
First of all,
down.
congratulations to you both. Your first match of Champions 2023. Big congrats. Let's jump in. So, EG, you were the higher seed for this match. Team A or Team B?
Team A.
Team A. So, FPX, you will be Team B. So, we will start your first ban.
We'll ban Lotus.
They ban Lotus, your ban.
We ban Fracture.
Fracture. And then map number 1 from EG.
We will pick.
We love you, Twitch chat.
We love you, Twitch chat. Okay, we will pick Ascent.
Ascent. Okay, side on Ascent.
Attack.
Attack. Okay, map number 2.
Hero.
Pearl, side on Pearl.
We'll pick Defense.
Defense. Okay, next set of bans, starting with EG, you have Haven, Bind, and Split.
We'll take out Haven.
Take out Haven. Your ban, you have Bind and Split.
Oh, yeah, best split.
Ban, Split, play Bind. So map number 3 is Bind, EG, side on Bind.
We'll pick Defense.
Defense. Okay, I'm gonna run through this really quick, make sure we're all set. First set of bans, we have EG with Lotus, FPX with Fracture. Map number 1 is Ascent with FPX on attack. Map number 2 is Pearl with EG on defense. Next set of bans are Haven and Split, which makes decider map 3 Bind with EG on defense. Good? All right, good luck to you both.
You're shaking your head. Why?
I've never seen it. I've never
It's
seen
absurd.
it before. I don't know how it's going to play out. I mean, I don't think that EG is going to be caught off guard by a lot of things. I think that this default comp is just very versatile.
First section of the A site, it's going to be theirs.
What a lovely
Letting now the
grab.
Nano Swarms. Boostio still anchoring towards the back. No one really swinging to deal with them. They just can't. Too many Nano Swarms at the floor, at the feet, yet still FPX coming up with the goods. 2 kills their way. Plenty of damage done to the players, though. They are quite weak, and there's a shock dart. Finishing off Ayang. Still close to the corner, Lysor. Oh, well, they're not going to expect this one. Still up close, onto the Heaven angle. Jorgamo does not win his fight out. Team of 1 brought down.
But the weaponry is just so low. It's only Boostio with a Sheriff. 4v5, FPX should still have an advantage.
Should have an advantage indeed. There we go. You call the first one onto Ethan through lane. It's a triple phase. Lysor falls. The TP disengage all around, and it's just Calm left. He will fall. So 3 players.
He's only going to take a duel, though, against Nishard, essentially.
Plenty of noise being made, though. Calm spraying him down as they're just running it down all the way through. But Jorgamo, he stays alive here into A main, holding this space as well. FPX make a call to try and flip the map, but they've stopped themselves just ever so slightly. The smoke's really just stopping it. Now they need to work out what they want to do. 40 seconds remaining. They do have some time to work with, but it's going to be running short in just a moment. Team 1 still seeking to contain. You can see him just watching that angle deep.
30 seconds
Into
left.
mid. They know the potential positionings here. Team 1 will be able to see them crossing. Yeah, we can hear it as well. Dash active, brought down.
Great shot.
Wonderful stuff from Ayang. Set the Seekers on them as well. It's going to be good positioning, at least noted. Do they know Boostio's there? Slight misstep with the flash. There's only 12 seconds left. 2-2 split, but EG still have players anchoring down, locking it down, rooted in place almost. There's a KO nade pushing them even further away. Time is really running short, and there is chaos in the mix. Lysor through the smoke. What kind of timing do you really want to take here? Waiting for the stars to be dropped down. There it is in front of them, but Jorgamo contained. Still brought down. Ethan is there with a trade. At the backside of Jenny, Spike's out in the open with 23 seconds left, looking for information, buying time. It's a 3-2-1 face. And EG, they've got the discipline for it. With Team 1 holding that space still over towards B. Here's a Paranoia sent flying 1-for-1, and still Ethan will collect. Bringing down one of the players. Flash also just pushing them back through the choke point. No one can really get into this. Beautiful dart. The supplementary utility just bogs them down.
Bit of an overinvestment.
Oh,
it's going to have a
Hunter's Fury right behind it, yep. As soon as the dart was broken, that's the trigger. And Com's consistent with it, lets it loose. Up in mid, Demon 1. Of course, he's going to be finding it, but does he expect that? Goal! There's no shot! It's just filthy! Slight minor adjustment, another day in the office for Demon 1. Listen, he had a bit of a rough beginning to the map, but okay, he's warming up.
And think about how perfectly timed this investment of ultimates and in general just to play with the op going aggressive and the Hunter's Fury being used to halt this economy. FPX had just got a buy up. They're in a 4v5 instantly off the back of Com's play, and Demon 1 is picking apart the rest of FPX with ease. this is what EG did so well on their run towards Tokyo. They took one advantage and spiraled it into...
Down towards Cat. Late lurk from one of the players. Trailblazer clears out towards it. Com is out in the open. Misstep there. Was not expecting these players to be so fast up onto that angle. Smoke down, dropping it. Jorgamo to reposition. Updraft to reclear. And a flash is really quite nice. FPX coming straight into it. Great ideas of how they wanted to clear out the site there.
Specifically the updraft play and swinging through it. Really good coordination. And EG caught off by the tempo, as you were saying.
Player standing.
That's just okay.
Crucio caught by the spam.
And a Killjoy Nanoswarm, so it's going to be completely wide open for them. Multitude of smokes laid down here, but here's the lockdown in play. It's going to be really clearing out most of the site. There has to be a call and a decision made by FPX. Do you choose to fight this one or not? A bit of confusion in the mix. They are really just staying grounded onto it. A bit of a dodge there from Berlin. Uses the ult, and he's still able to just sit himself into hell, but he needs to create more of a distraction. It's a triple face. EG, those fundamentals still reigning true, but they haven't cleared out B main. Still, Tree and Door needs to be watched for. Com brings it down, but still a smoke. Ethan sticking it. There's not enough damage. He's not pushed away from it.
Their best at lock-in. And in the events prior.
Knives out, Demon 1. You're really trying to take that. There's no coverage. From the bottom section of mid, a push out through main. Will they deal with these players? EG are crumbling. It's Com. It's the last player left standing. Now they know exactly where he is. Hey, I'm feeling it, man. You can feel it. And so EG maybe feeling a little bit pressed to make a bit of information. Seekers now let loose. Not too many of them going into the direction towards A. Jorgamo tucked himself towards main. Will not survive, though. Out towards Y. That's a skill. Okay. Dash is still there for him. Dart is good with the reveal, but tucked behind Jenny, still alive. And kicking Ethan. Tucked inside the smoke that they suspected. They're body blocking right into each other. Surely they think that he's there. Finds the timing, finds the kill, but is brought down in the end. Com is left alone to do it. But already this plant is down. Most plant looking good. Turret going to be spotting out Com's location. Look at this from FPX, already setting themselves up to group up and take the fight. Hey, Yang, he's got no teammates with him. It's broken, he anticipated it. Somebody was creeping up onto that corner. Jorgamo to reposition with the TP. Needs some help though. Boostio through the smoke, taking the fight right to it. Not enough to reset to claim that second. Jorgamo, he's still alive, anchoring towards the back, but he's fired shots off now, just creating a bit of distraction. The rest of his team helping him out, but Com is brought down. Time needs to be bought here. I mean, Jorgamo's already deep into the site. Ethan's not there with him. It's brought into this 1v1. Ethan, consistency laid bare.
And less than 50% on defense.
So
there's still great chances.
Yeah, flash and dart to clear most of it, but doesn't clear the players up into heaven. It's a high-low setup down below, but they're not winning the fights out. It's EG coming out on top.
And this one's going to be extremely difficult for the two smokes players, Nisha and Berlin, to be able to get back in on. One paranoia, maybe a stun or a pull, but Berlin goes in ahead of Nisha, trying to make something happen. And this looks like an extremely clean pistol.
Yeah, very clean. Kind of response, but he is not wasted time. He's all the way through into tree, smoke drop down and a dash forwards. Crosshair placement, excuse me. Cut up for the moment. There's going to be a pull through the choke point, but is it too late? It might just be. Still players into the site. Yuko from heaven. He's eventually traded, but he's still doing a damage flash through. Even just, again, blindly firing. And Lysor out in the open, getting his ankles broken. Jorgamo. Broken. EG are not aware of this.
30 seconds left.
It's going to be happening behind them. Demon 1, he misses it. Back me and face to Yang. Flash round to the side here, and here's the players from the top section of mid. All of that deep flank. Demon 1 left to try and contain and push them back. Lysor capitalizing off of it. Swinging in the midst of all of that, and time is running more than short right now. There's about 11 seconds left. They don't have control of A main, don't have control of the site, and Yang dealing damage and a death and a blow. Nizhao still in control of it. So deep forward position into mid. Paranoia reclear.
Lysor's got to back off now.
Yeah, he's got to play around your util, but still, Lysor's just holding his ground, and he falls TP into the back. Berlin, he does remove him. Jorgamo's gone. Hunter's Fury, though, there's a connection. There is the kill. Com is getting value from it. Shot missing. Demon 1 into mid. The Seeker's distracting him, or what? Not too sure, but still, it's a 2v3. FPX could make something of this one. He's now just trying to play this one fast and loose as well, not waiting for any sort of timing. Spotted out though, there's a double face, Ayang! He's brought it down into a 1v1, and Com playing into main, Ayang. Still, he spotted him surely, just the edge of the gun, edge of the weaponry! Oh. Nails the shot!
Ayang has just been incredible for FPX here in map 1.
Slowed. Down to 35 seconds now. Bustio being pushed, wow. What an angle to peek off the alarm box. Contact! Instantly responded, and meanwhile, there's a battle taking place on the other section of the map, but EG have no intention of going over towards A. Straight down mid, right into Lysor, the difference maker. The spikes drop down, it is carnage occurring. Damage definitely done. Lysor needs to try and play for his life. Still, Yuko's picked up the angle a little bit too late here. Paranoia out in the open. Lysor can't land the kill. 11 bullets and towards the backside of it. Ethan's there. Jorgamo collects. 12 seconds left, and they are going to be able to get this plant down. The site is opened. It's Ayang in a 1v2. The form has been good, but does not expect it. The positioning. Berlin still anchoring towards the back, cannot use the util. Will the push come through? Demon 1, I mean, he's just entering for them with the operator. The rifles will clean it up in the end. Shots hitting. Everybody on form right now for EG, and they can feel it. This is it. Precipice to try and take away map number 1. Team hungry to get this done and over with, just like that.
Juicy, yeah, I think it's good for them, right? This is a great agent for Com, as you were talking about. It's the ult where he's so successful with consistently. FPX, on the other hand, though, are back to the double controller shenanigans again.
Instead of art.
Plenty of players on the other side of this one. Trailblazer, that's going to be the trigger. Demon 1 gets out of there.
He went back for the repeat.
Yeah, he really did. One more kill and he's got his dash back. He wants even more! And they're going to give it to him. 3 kills. On for the ace. Spike drop down. Knows where knees how is, but denies that chance. Still left in a 2 versus 4. Ayang now opting into just contacting, but Ethan with the jiggle. Doesn't want to give away too much, and yet calls the peak timing together. And the backstab is on its way. There it is. I don't know if it cleared Com. Not too aware of this one. Another paranoia, really. These main players are really finding it difficult to just get through this one. Maybe a bit of counter spam in order still. FPX, Yuko! Oh yeah, finding all sorts of kills. Bustio now left to try and play this retake. Just the Marshal. So unlikely, and yeah, the rifles sailing. Pushing through, they can hear again the rumbling of the footsteps forwards. Com, shocked at, good damage done, but already the dash forwards to get themselves into the side here. FPX looking to see if they can land some shots, get some kills. Yuko walking right into them. It's EG, they're just being handed these kills here. Bustio, who's alone and isolated towards the back of the site. There is chaos created when the smokes are propped up like this, yet Ayang, great chance for him to really do some damage into the backlines there, but no, brought down in the middle of it still. Spike retrieved, a tap onto it. Again, trying to force that reaction out, but just Lysor walking right into the nade. Opens it out, and Demon 1. No tools to really break this one, unless EG have cooked up some lineup, and as I say that, nades, there needs to be something else.
No, it's close enough.
Yeah, okay, there you go. Enough damage done. Fully with the lineup, Ethan, he's really being pressured into the back. Flash rebounded off to the side, takes the peek off of it, runs out of bullets though, can't exchange the weaponry still. The team are there to flood in and help them out. Jorgamo popping off entirely. That's 4 in a round for him.
He's in the position to win or lose this round for EG.
Feeling the heat. There's okay, smoke laid down at least. Does isolate one of the angles, but a tap with a rifle, not enough. Trying to play it quite cautiously enough though. Is there. He's calm with the aim, resetting it and adjusting enough to just really bring everybody down to their knees and more. The positioning of FPX. Spike not quite planted for them with Berlin up onto this high ground position. Is there an idea from EG? Yeah, just a double face up. The reaping, Ethan, he knows that there's a chance that they've got to gain that space out towards it. Flash not quite connecting, still they want to take the fights towards it. The spacing not good enough. Jorgamo. Oh, he's just beamed them all down where they stand. The spike dropped down. The late lurk of Lysor won't be getting too much more value. Here's a jump spot. Just try and force one of these fights through the wall. Follow the traces, and you'll be guided right to a kill. Not a lot of time though. Jorgamo, as he fights, unusual. But it should get traded if FPX play this one together. Nizao doesn't know where he is. He was looking the other way. And Korm just removes 2 of them. One more avenue not to be worried about. Paranoia on top of the pull at their feet. Nobody can get past this choke point. And EG are really putting the dampener on any sort of sight hit. Still FPX having a few of these shots. And there's still 30 seconds left to make something happen. It is a 2 versus 2. Ethan alone. Only for now, though. Demon One rapidly approaching the position to try and help him out. Ethan, does he know where he is? Here's the TP flash. Dodge to the side, and that's a spike.
Down A.
And not far enough forward here. Just watching for it. Flash not connecting. Popping around the side, but taking far too much damage. Massive rotation, isn't it? Yeah. EG is just more than ready still. Can you be ready for Ucore? And Berlin. Combined mind of them. Here's the Hunter's Fury to try and push them back inside the smoke, trying to take that timing through the chaos and the confusion. Korm finds 3. The Hunter's Fury beams right down, but the util out in his hands. My man's playing a different game. He doesn't have the gun out. Leaves it to the 1v1. Boostio versus Nizao. And the repositioning. Boostio almost anticipating it here. Out towards the side. Is the crosshair placement going to be good? Out into the open. Shots missing, but finally it is there. Adjusted.
Lockdown used. Ethan sprinted his way over, and Demon One once more.
I mean, he is so close to this corner. There are many players waiting for them. Can they anticipate it? 2 ripped away, and Ucore does get the trade in time, but this is still desperation for FPX, finally making their move across, but tagged up by the drone. Ethan, it's an absolute firing range for him, and the rest of EG, look at it. All the util in the world, enough to set them up. Control of any other areas of the map. The Cosmic Divide is perfect. Splits it up. Detainment online here. And EG now setting themselves up for this reflank attempt. Double pushed up together. There's a flash on top of it. Jorgamo, would he anticipate it? No. With the reset, this guy is just phenomenal right now. He's feeling it. And more. Still, it is just up to him. It's a 1v2 while all this was happening. And top of it. It's all layered up. Korm. He's going to be spotted out here. Yeah, the Seekers, I believe. No, not quite latching onto him. He's just trying to spray Lysor all the way through. Demon One over the top. Updraft. A flash in play. Everybody blinded up. Going for another bite of the apple. Demon One, he's feeling it. Precise form. Close to the corner here. There has to be that reposition. Ayang with a back to it, man. Maybe expecting that the site was clear. The Cosmic Divide did break this one up entirely. Dash forwards. Who knows what's going on this side and across the board, but Demon One still landing it with the Blade Storm. Left up to Nizao. Damage definitely being done. Yeah, no pull, only the stun. Connects there. Ethan already getting half. Has to get off of it. Stunned up, and Nizao collects. Deep angle here. Ucore, they know his position's there. It looks like EG are opting in to try and fight this one.
Uh-oh.
Plenty of presence here, but Berlin's close to the corner, just spamming it out, anticipating that re-swing, and they have the util to clear them out of the positions, flushing them out.
Really good utility usage there from Com and from Ethan.
Bot coming back.
You can tell that EG have a great idea about what their protocols want to be.
And so much damage being done there. Demon One, how's he finding? I mean, wasting bullets in the moment for the disrespect. You're kidding me, man. I mean, you think he's going up against Fnatic in the final?
Someone in the crowd not happy about that as well.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Close though. Ayang, that flash is very good and almost enough of the reset to claim the other kill. Nizao, he's been set up potentially for success. It's a 1v2. They don't know he's repositioned this one in this plan. Out in the open with enough damage done. Demon One will fall, and Nizao left alone. Going down there to Jorgamo. Can he win this pistol round out? Not a tap, a full stick. Jorgamo going for that plant. Lands it. Emphasis placed into mid. You can see a flash lineup. Ethan, that's going to go straight into double doors. Shock Dart close, clears out, I believe. He really Lamba on a Nano Swarm. I saw trying to replace it right in his face. There it is, the Paranoia. Beautiful work from FPX. That is very fast in terms of the response. They have crunched the mid approach almost instantly. And with that, the spike dropped down. His Com left in an impossible scenario. The task ahead of him. Good luck.
No thought of even checking spawn.
No,
Not even a thought in A Young's head.
No! On the big stage.
Fury, you can see him setting up for it.
Yeah, it's going to clear all those corners as this push starts to come through. Now right into action, into the fray. Nano Swarms drop down on top of it. Hunter's Fury, good connection with the kill. But Ayang's still alive. Into the back section of Horse. The Seekers let rip as well just to buy a bit of time out in the open. Ethan does not get off that. And time now is really against them. Down to the final 11 seconds out into the open with the dog. Hot on the heels of Com. It sets up the easy line. I mean, Ayang's holding the flash. Off of whose contact, though? Maybe a form of utility. He's out. Close to the corner, finds it. There's the flash. It's impeccable.
Perfect.
Damage is there.
Enemy remaining.
Absolutely perfect. EG were not ready for it.
30
Just
seconds
walked
left.
straight into the trap setup. Lovely idea from FPX. Taking that space and setting up the trap. All just based off UCore having the control of B-Long.
Yeah, at this point you just got to save this rifle.
Killed my bot.
FPX have done enough here. The legwork, the groundwork, all laid out. FPX 11-2
Rounds in a row. It's all timing.
Jorgamo just walked up through, all the way down. He's distracted by the sound cue, but Jorgamo falls. 2 versus 2. They know where Lysor is. Do they choose to go into him? Anything to clear this out? It's not quite. And the trade, well, it's on time. But Demon 1 versus Hayang. Time definitely against him. Will be able to get that plant down, though. The position is not there to try and deny. So an extension of it into the round here. Updraft, up top. And Demon 1, he's eager for it. Trying to take the jaw, but fully blinded up, narrowly avoiding. 70 health to his name. A slight tap, but Demon 1's too good. Hunter's Fury, that's a huge tag. Damage definitely being done, and there's the impetus. The push attempt, EG to putting the squeeze entirely on the bullet. He's got the timing. He's into A main as well. They don't have a clue. Inside, the smoke patience is shown for just a moment. Here's the orb. Comb returns fire. And the trade online, EG with a massive player advantage now, and this should be the finisher.
Lysor and UCore got it all to do in the 2v4. 2 players stuck at default.
Spotting
Can they
out
make anything of that?
through into main. UCore missing his shot. They'd have to just cleave down multiple of them and find these openings however they can. Demon 1's repositioned, and yeah, facing it all together, 13-8. Scoreline for man number 2.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Evil Geniuses and Boostio! Woo! That has to feel pretty good,
Feels
right?
very good.
I mean, considering how the season went, everyone was doubting you guys, and now look, you could just do anything and everyone will cheer. You should test it. Try it out. Woo! Sorry to the headphone users back at home. In any case, so let's go ahead and talk about this series here, because coming into it, you had some very choice words. You know, you said that they wouldn't get more than 8, but I hate to break it to you, buddy. They kind of did that twice.
Yeah.
So how much egg is on your face right now?
A whole lot. I played like shit, so I feel kind of bad about it.
That's a fine. I'm kidding.
But I think I played pretty bad overall, but my teammates hard carried me. They all played amazing, and I'm just happy we got the dub.
Hey, dude, I mean, it looked like FPX were giving you a run for your money for sure, though. It's certainly a competitive team, but one has to wonder, right? Coming into Tokyo, you guys were the ultimate underdog story. Now you're here, you're in LA, the home crowd, people losing their mind for you. And you ain't the underdog anymore. So how does that feel? How do you, are you guys still carrying that underdog energy with you?
Yeah, I think we're still like, I think people still think we're the underdog compared to like these top teams, like maybe like a DRX Fnatic,
Yeah.
PRX with something. So it does feel like we're kind of the underdog still, but at the same time, we've gained so much confidence that we're just ready to play.
Yeah, dude, I mean, and it definitely shows in the gameplay. You guys all seem to have each other's back at the absolute perfect moment. And I think that leads me to yourself as a player. I know you said you didn't play particularly well, won't use the colorful language. But, you know, that being said, how do you feel like you have grown as a player? And also, what were some of the things that you were focused on getting prepared for this event in comparison to Tokyo?
Yeah, I think I just improved on my calling, to be honest, as an IGL. I had a lot of reads against them today that won us a lot of big rounds, and it felt really good on the
Were there any
attack side.
inspirations you had for calling that you were trying, or just listening back to what you were calling before?
Just I know how they play, and I just knew some of the things they were going to do. Both the coaches, you know, prepped me very well for it, and then the rounds worked when I called them, so it was perfect.
Yeah, I mean, it looked great. Obviously, a few rounds there didn't go the way that you wanted, but without a doubt, though, it seems like this Evil Genius team is here to play. Now, coming up next, so you are going to have FUT.
Yep.
They made quite the run against T1 earlier on today.
Yep.
How do you feel about that squad? How do you feel about yourself versus them? Because it feels like they're playing with no fear like you guys did in Tokyo.
Yeah, I think they're really good, to be honhonest. I dropped 35 on them last time, so I think we're going to, you know, destroy them. But
Oh, so you're going to drop 40?
I hope so. That'd be nice.
Hey, Boostio, my brother, always a pleasure to talk to you. Thank you so much, guys. Give it up one more time for Boostio and Evil Geniuses. We'll catch you in a little bit.